here we go. Woo! I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not. Yeah. Crazy. A little water lesson. Whoa.
Hey, this is what happens when you get two vloggers together.
We just, hey, you vlogging, bro? I was just swimming and I thought I'd vlog my swim. Look, Shaun Murray's in the water.
Hey, how's my hair?
You vlog your swims too? People go to classrooms and sit down. When this is full on his classroom right here, I'm literally just standing and he's like, okay, you feel this? I'm like, is Shaun standing next to me right now? Ooh, judging from the palm trees, we are in Orlando. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna go see my homie Shaun Murray and we're gonna learn how to do some wakeboard maneuvers. When it comes to wakeboarding, he is the legend of wakeboarding in my eyes. Shaun Murray has his own video game. Dude is all time. He did American Ninja Warrior as well. And so we got to meet on set. Shaun Murray, if you wanna learn anything wakeboarding, he's gonna give you all the tips on that. Today we're just gonna have some fun and hopefully learn some new stuff. Orlando has so many tolls. What's going on? Well, did I get breakfast? Yes. Did I get it at 7-Eleven? Am I eating essentially an adult Lunchable? Yes, I am. So one of the hardest things about vlogging is filming everything, and I'm gonna see Shaun, I'm stoked, I wanna give him a big hug, but like, how do I film that? How do I film, you know, me hugging him and you being there? So one of the morals of the story is don't, just still hug people, and then don't, you guys just gotta know I'm enjoying seeing my friend. There's no way to hug him and hold the camera and get the shot, so you just gotta know that's happening. Oops, I just passed the house. Let the adventure begin. What's up, my bud? Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you too, man. So Shaun is giving me the rundown about the wind and, like, you know, when it comes to surf, I can understand the wind and do I want it onshore, offshore, but like when it comes to wakeboarding, dude, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so we're looking for calm conditions and people are like, don't you want waves? No, we want next to glass. Like, mirror is cool for like cool look and pictures, but honestly, when you get that high up, you don't see when you're gonna land. So you want a little texture, but not that much. But anytime you're trying to find good water, here's how you do it. Drive into the wind. When you get to a shore, that's where you're landing.
Okay, drive into the wind until you hit a shore.
Yep. Okay, tip number 2, you wanna know?
Yes, tip number 2.
Bing! So what you're looking for is deep water. When you want a big wave or wake.
You want, so does it change whether it's smooth or not if it's deep water?
No, that changes how big the wake or wave can get.
Okay.
It's different than the ocean because the ocean, you want it to kind of start to get shallow, so that wave pushes up out of the water, right? It's a cylinder rolling through the water, it stands up,
it goes from deep to shallow and you're stoked, more barrel.
Right. North Shore pipeline.
We want the barrel. We don't want the barrel out here.
Well, you want the barrel, but we get it in a different way. We actually have to create a hole, right? You're pushing water down. And so if it's shallow water, you don't push down. It actually, because of hydraulics, the boat will actually get pushed back up.
No shocker here. I'm no pro wakeboarder, dude. Do I want a big wake or do I just want enough to do whatever I need to do?
Yeah, right now, like, that's a mistake people make a lot of times. They go and just put a ton of weight in they're like, pro wake, because you have different settings in my boat. And you're like, pro wake, that fills up all the ballast. So we can make the boat heavier with water going into the boat. You don't necessarily need that.
I don't think that's what I want.
Yeah,
I just want enough to do it.
We're going to make it just right. We're going to make it just right.
That.
So my challenge to you today, let's get inverted.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. So what? You got a brand new whip.
Brand new cedar, just off the showroom. I actually saw it at the boat show. And I was like, I want this. It's kind of a new thing that they're doing. It's antiquing. You know, people have been doing it like with homes, like the rustic look. So it actually comes like this, and it looks like it's peeling, but that's actually straight out of the showroom. This was my first pro model in '97. Kid asked me one time, he goes, hey, what was your first board? I go, my first pro model? It was in '97. He goes, like the 1900s? Oh. This is kind of cool, check it out.
Unreal,
That's my last name. So I like to just take random things and see if I can ride it. One that we're actually launching today. I didn't put these up. I can need to screw one to the wall. I just brought these in. Like, I wonder if it's possible to ride ping pong paddles. I don't want to spoil it, but I tried. The next video I'm going to do probably is going to be skateboard or skate skis. I'm going to figure out how to screw those onto there.
Can people send in like submissions for like
people give me ideas.
Yeah.
So this coffee table, I put this out on the road. You know, you just put stuff out, you're like, hey, somebody take it.
Yeah.
Somebody took it like 10, 12 years ago. It showed up on my street in front of somebody else's driveway like a couple weeks ago.
Came back.
I guess I gotta try to surf it.
Coming off the beautiful lake, we get right into the Ninja Warrior setup. If you guys don't know, Shaun Murray does do Ninja Warrior and crushes it. Has this sick course at his house. So warm up is, he goes, let's take a lap. And I was like, oh yeah, that means like what?
Like run around, like paddle out in the lake. Now we gotta kind of hit each element. All right, Father God, we thank you for today. We thank you for the movement that we have, and we're blessed just to be able to come out here and be comfortable. We ask for just protection. We ask for safety. We ask for guidance.
The way it works is you got a dead hang while the other person does jump rope. But you got one arm with the vlog. It's too hard. Ah! Shaun's on the jump rope. I'm on the dead hang. Hey, hey. No legs, he said. Just let me muscle this.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. Wide. Oh, the pump is real.
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
There it is. There it is. There's the Gibbons.
And then
aka gorilla swings to swing back.
Then we'll. Good. Improv, I like it. Breathing. Breathing.
Let's give the impossible a go and see how the
Wow, you gotta do it. Come on. Woo. That's it.
holy smokes.
So, your most comfortable flip?
Backflip for sure, 100%.
Backflip, okay.
One of these bad Larrys. Or if I have to,
Dude.
lay it loose.
Did you know that there are two different types of backflips? And there's actually a bunch of different ones, but generally speaking, you have an upper body and a lower body. Okay, so what you did on the first one is a little bit more of a lower body, meaning your lower body is what kicks you back. Right? And then a layout backflip, you know,
open it up, like praise the Lord.
Right? That's an upper body flip. So lower body backflip is where your lower body kicks in, upper body is where your lower body drags through. Today is going to be a little bit of a combination of the both, but you want to really make sure that either way you're stacked up, meaning your bones when you cut in are stacked on top of each other, not like this. That's a mistake. So you want to make sure that you're here, because the more you stand up, the more effective your cut is, and your flip actually comes from your cut.
I'm sure it's gonna be out of focus.
Hold it tight.
But here we go. Wow! That's what I hope to do, but on the water. Making the flip wasn't a big deal, but now that I know if I make it first try, it's guacamole for the boys. I feel like the pressure's up big time, so guacamole sendage, here we go. You might have heard from a lot of other people full send. What it means, and when I have it on my t-shirt, full send means be fully committed, fully go for it. Don't halfway do it. You're worse off usually when you halfway go for it. So go full send, give the best try you got, and I'm gonna go out there and see if I can't backflip on a wakeboard. What are we working with here, dude? What do we got?
This here is a Super Aeronautique G23 Paragon. It's the boat of boats. And I get to have it in my backyard. What's cool about these boats, if you go to the Nautique factory, which is not far from here, there's a big old banner on the wall that says, "Building boats to the glory of God."
Come on. So what does that mean, Shaun? Are they building boats for God? That doesn't sound right.
He doesn't need them. Actually, Nautique sends their employees on mission trips and all sorts of stuff. It's pretty cool.
It's dope. He's right. Believe in the old Jesus. The whole idea is that we do things, that the gifts he's given us, we give back to him for his glory. That's the idea, man. The boats, people are good at building boats. That's sick. So that means me and Shaun get to go full Cindy's. But whatever we got, we'd use our powers and talents and abilities as a gift he's given us to honor him too.
Grant, what I want to tell you, something that I tell like pretty much everybody that I coach, or if I have an opportunity to speak somewhere, no matter what you're doing, this could be wakeboarding, this could be writing a paper, this could be ninja stuff, like whatever. We too often will take something that we started doing because it seemed like, oh, that's fun, I want to do that, like wakeboarding, that looks fun. And you end up doing it. If you have a good experience out there, more than likely people are going to give you a positive reaction, like high fives, and you can get good enough to get sponsors or contests or whatever, right? And what happens is when you get those reactions, it can make your experience feel that much better. But what happens is we end up becoming performers to the point where we're not necessarily experiencing because we're thinking about people's reactions. We end up doing things so that we get a good reaction and we're not experiencing. Meaning we're not necessarily in the moment, we're in the future, hoping that people are going to give us some sort of good reaction. Essentially, we hand them our joy while we're doing something, and at the end we hope to get it back. So, I encourage you, while you're out there, enjoy what it feels like to be on the water.
Woo-wee! Go time! Woo! What is
We're getting wrapped up. That was a good time.
Dude, I don't know what to say about the experience other than it scared me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super scared in the water because I've knocked myself out, and I've seen what it's like to ride behind like crappy boats with a lot of power, and you're just forcing it, and then like Shaun's literally in the water going, this is the tension you want. This is how you use the power to your advantage, and like teaching me to finesse the water and boat together to make it where when I landed the flip, I was like, whoop. Yeah, and you're like, oh,
You made it look so easy.
it's like once you get the whole game that's happening, it's a totally different deal. That was so sick. And the stuff that I can't capture is the best part. I'm cruising out here with the boys. Know that, yeah, it's dope. I just landed a backflip, and that's really cool. But the sickest thing is I get to see that, and I get to have friends and community like Shaun, just from doing Ninja. Ninja's all about community, and like we just met through the show, and like I love getting out here and seeing his family and hanging out, and now getting to spend more time with his friends too. So go follow his channel, go watch his videos, and you'll see what I'm talking about because it comes out in his videos. But yeah, if you want to go pro, go watch his how-tos. All right, okay, next time I'll talk to you guys later. Oh yeah, you're in the zone. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you're in there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ooh. That was over an hour. I think you were upside down.